On February 15, 1945, Major Ivan Kozhedub, Soviet ace, was flying yet another sortie over Nazi Germany in his Lavochkin La-7. Reaching Frankfurt am Oder, he spotted an unusual aircraft traveling at high speed. Sighting German markings, he dove and scored what would be his 52nd kill. But this was not just any kill. His victim was a Messerschmitt 262, the Luftwaffe's new secret weapon, and Goering's special pride. Worse for the Nazis, it was piloted by Karl Lange, one of the Luftwaffe's most celebrated aces, who had a record of 180 air victories. This was the first ever jet fighter kills in the air by a piston-engined, propeller-driven aircraft, Kozhedub's Lavochkin La-7. All in all, Ivan Kozhedub flew 330 sorties during World War II. He destroyed 62 enemy planes in 120 aerial engagements and was never shot down. Let's take a closer look at this remarkable Soviet ace. Kozhedub was drafted into the Red Army in 1940 and sent to a military pilot school near Kharkiv in eastern Ukraine. It took him less than a year to complete the training course, and as the top graduate, with obvious outstanding skill, the now Sergeant Kozhedub stayed as an instructor. When Nazi Germany attacked the USSR in June 1941, the pilot training school was relocated to Central Asia. Kozhedub peppered his command with requests for active service, and his persistence was finally rewarded. In March 1943, several weeks after the Battle of Stalingrad, he flew his first sortie as a pursuit pilot. His Lavochkin La-5 was hit, and on the way back he had a narrow escape from Soviet anti-aircraft friendly fire. But with great difficulty, he managed to land his badly damaged plane. Kozhedub scored his first victory on July 6, 1943, at Kursk with a Junkers 87 bomber. The next day he shot down another one, and in the following 2 days 2 Messerschmitt Me-109 fighters. Just 1 year later, now Captain Kozhedub, deputy commander of a fighter regiment, got the second of his 3 gold stars of Hero of the Soviet Union, the highest award and title in the USSR. For 256 sorties and 48 enemy planes he had personally shot down by then. He was one of only 3 men honored with that title 3 times, the others being Semen Budyonny, a cavalry army commander, and Alexander Pokrishkin, a fighter pilot who shot down 59 enemy planes. As legend tells, one day, Kozhedub's Lavochkin La-7, one of the best-armed and fastest fighters of World War II that did up to 700 kilometers per hour, was hit by an anti-aircraft gun. The engine failed and one wing caught fire. Reportedly, Kozhedub, preferring a heroic death to bailing out, chose a target on the ground and went into a dive. Thankfully and suddenly, the engine restarted, just in time to avoid a crash. With the flames blown out in the dive, he managed to get safely back to his airfield. In late September of 1944, the Air Force Command dispatched a group of fighters led by Kozhedub to the Baltic to fight German aces, commanded by Major Helmut Wieck, whose personal record, according to Nazi propaganda, amounted to 130 victories. Within a single week, Kozhedub shot down 3 German aces, and his comrades shot down another 9, losing only 2 planes. After such a crushing defeat, 2-12, the German fighters had to stop active flights over the Baltic coast. In November of 1944, a group of 8 Lavochkin fighters led by Kozhedub clashed in mortal combat with 30 Focke-Wulf FW-190 fighters, the fastest and most maneuverable German propeller-driven planes at the time. They downed 8 enemy planes and lost 1. Kozhedub personally shot down 3. In late February of 1945, While patrolling the front line, now Major Kozhedub and his wingman, Lieutenant Gromykovsky spotted 13 Focke-Wulfs and attacked them before they knew what was happening. Kozhedub shot down 3 and Gromykovsky 2, and both got off unscathed. In his last World War II combat on April 17, 1945, during his 5th sortie that day, Kozhedub shot down 2 Focke-Wulf 190 fighters over Berlin. Although officially credited with 62 aircraft kills, in fact, Kozhedub must have shot down more. Famously, he only reported those kills that he saw crash with his own eyes. He also refused credit for the planes that he shot down together with his wingman. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this presentation, please like the video and leave a comment below. If you enjoy content like this, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell.